Craniologie is known as a helmet fit specialist. They're also known as having the best selection and the best service in the Valley. But they're also branching out into GoPros. And talking to me about it this morning is Eric Minishred and Mini. Is Mini Minishred?
Mini is officially also Minishred. I'm M-I-N-I. She is spelled like Minnie Mouse, but we are both Minishred. You know?
We have a brief calm moment with Minnie right at this moment. But I think she's quickly becoming one of the most famous dogs in the Valley.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully, you know, we keep getting on here every week and maybe she gets a nice little sponsorship and Dad can retire. Who knows?
So usually you bring in a whole bunch of helmets for us, but today you're mixing it up a little bit and we're here to talk about the GoPro.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are the master educators of the Valley. So anytime you come in, we're going to measure your head. We're going to get you set up in the perfect helmet. But all summer, like you said, I've been talking about bike helmets and I've brought some pedal assist electric bikes in. But what I've kind of left on the sidelines is GoPro. And we are also very much educators in GoPro. We're the #1 dealer in the state outside of your big guys like Walmart, etc. And anytime you buy a GoPro from us, we're going to open up the packaging, we're going to put the memory card in it, we're going to sync it up to your phone, we're going to show you how to use it so that you can leave just as much of an expert as we are.
That's excellent, because I don't think at the big box stores you're going to get that level of service. You're going to have to go home and sift through the instruction sheet on your own.
Exactly. They can be confusing. There's a lot of deep hidden features inside of this.
So this is more than just a camera. This is a whole setup. You've got a backpack there and everything.
It is, yeah. So this is a special GoPro backpack. It's got a hydration kit in it, so if you want to use it for mountain biking or snowboarding, you can. It also has built-in mounts. So I've got the shoulder strap mount right here, and it comes with a chest mount. So if you did want to get 2 cameras going, you could certainly do that if you were going to go crazy. And what I've got going on here, this is the Karma Grip. So this is actually a stabilizing kit. So as you move, the camera stays stable. Amazing for action sports like biking and snowboarding. You're going to get a really, really smooth shot.
Yeah, you're not going to get that jiggle as you try to watch it, which is really hard on the eyes to watch.
Exactly, exactly. And what's great about this, it's an extension cable, so you don't have to have this big bulky handle hanging out down here. You just get this little piece, and the handle can get tucked away in the backpack.
Okay.
And this GoPro Hero 5 is what I've got here. It's voice activated, so you can just say GoPro start recording, and it starts recording as you're riding. So no worries about messing with the camera. You can go mid jump, GoPro start recording. It'll get anything that you're doing out there.
And what is this? What kind of sports is this particular GoPro optimized for?
Anything, really. Yeah, it's really the mounts that do it with GoPro. So the camera is just an amazing camera. It's one of the top of the line cameras. It shoots in 4K definition, so those big TVs that everybody's getting. But what makes it sport specific are the special mounts that you get. So for snowboarding, skiing, mountain biking, something like this shoulder mount or chest mount is great. We've got a little floating mount. You know, you're doing a lot of water sports in the summer, so I've got a Hero Session on this one. So you get this wrist strap, and it floats in pools, it floats in the lake if you're doing any paddle boarding, and you kind of drop it having fun.
It's not going to ruin it.
Exactly.
Absolutely, that's great. So I've got to ask, since Minnie's here, is there a dog mount for GoPro?
Oh, you better believe it. Yeah. I don't have that one yet, but there is a fetch mount, so it kind of straps onto their back, so you can kind of get this first-person dog footage. So if you're going on hikes with them, it's really great to see their perspective when they go darting off into the woods after marmots and things.
So Minnie's quite young still and probably wasn't ready for this year's GoPro Mountain Games, but can you see her competing next year?
Oh, we're going to get her in the Dock Dogs. We're working on Frisbee tosses every morning at the lake, at the park, so we're gonna get her in there.
And do you see her for distance, or do you see her more for height, or both?
Distance right now. She can't jump too high, but she can jump long. She can get over some chasms.
Well, let's let people know where they can find you. You guys are located in Vail on on Wall Street.
That's correct.
Okay.
We are on Wall Street. So if you're headed up from the transportation center, you make a right at the very first intersection where Gorsuch and Pepe's are. Hook a right there, and then the first little side street on your left, right by the fountains, you're going to find Craniologie.
And how often are you all open?
We are open 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day.
Oh, okay. Do you take time off between seasons? You guys close up, or
No, we
you're
stay
just you're
open.
always there? They can
Yeah.
always find
There's
you.
always something fun to do, especially in the mud seasons when, the pedal assist electric bikes we got. So when the bike paths melt off in the winter, you can ride those and all the way up to November, really.
So that's a good point to make, because you guys are more than helmets. I mean, you do a fantastic job on helmets, but you also have the bikes and you have the GoPros.
We've got everything you need, absolutely.
Well, Eric, thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you for bringing Minnie in with you as well. We always love to see you guys. Craniologie, go find them over on Wall Street in Vail. Coming up next, Megan has your weather.